Is this working? Okay. This is awful quality. My God. I don't know if this is working. Guess I'm linking the channel now. Can I share this? Copy. No one's watching. Oh, hey, people are here. Hello. Hello. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if any of this is good. I'm trying. Okay. Trying to send the link for everyone else because no one else is here other than the two people. Hello, it's Mendes. Hello. This is weird. Okay, this isn't sending. Yeah. I'm gonna make a book for each season, Mr. Krabs. And thank you. Thank you for the congrats. I'm so excited. It was so weird. Like, it's so weird when you like hit that because you're like, I'm writing a fanfic. Why are people reading this? Let alone a million. It's not really a million, but you know what I mean. But there will be a book for each season. So like season 1 had Lucky, season 2 had Holding On. It's just gonna keep going. I don't know how long Riverdale is gonna continue because it doesn't really have. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be stopping anytime soon at the moment. But you know, I don't know. I need to go send a link. I forgot I was doing that. Oh my god! No, let me post it. Ugh. This is the title for the new book. I've been playing around with some, but I have no clue. Like, I think I want to do something like playing with like them, how they've continued through, like how like Lucky was like, oh well, they're lucky they are here together, and Holding On is like she needs to hold on to what she has, but like I don't know, they've stuck through it a lot, and I think I want to play on that. So weird talking to camera. I'm sorry. If it goes on to like a season 4 or 5, I'll so be down. I'm gonna keep going until like I die, apparently. I will die writing this book probably. Oh my god. I never understood how, like, I've been reading fanfiction for like years, but I've never understood how crazy of an upkeep it was until I started writing Lucky. And then people were actually reading it, and it was just like, wow. These people are demanding I update. Weird. It's just weird. It's all weird. Yeah, don't kind of cutesy, but I don't know if I'll ever actually end up posting. This is just a side that like a lot of people don't know about me is I write all the time. Like I take notebooks to school with me, just take them everywhere, and I just write for hours and hours. And it's crazy. But yeah, I want to write an actual book. Yep. I still don't have a link for everybody who's like commenting on the books. Like, yeah, I did write a Spider-Man book. I wrote Elemental, which was a Spider-Man book. Wrote Snake Charmer, Holding On. I've wrote a lot of books. I've wrote so many books, and I have so many in the works right now. Like I have a Stranger Things one, which will be my first gay book, finally. Spider-Man book is not completed. It only has like 12 chapters to it now. I just started that one, but it's really hard to keep up with that one while I'm like trying to finish off Snake Charmer, because like I'm on the last one for the Harry Potter book. I want to be done with it. Oh man. Oh, someone left. Whoever left, I'm sorry. Goodbye. So how's everyone's 2 weeks day? Oh wow, my chat just died. Honestly, if you ever want to write books, just write. It's fun. It's so fun. Just keep going. No one's gonna like say anything. Yeah, no, seriously, just write. I have a book actually in my collection across my room where it's just a girl that I knew actually published a book, and it's very interesting, and it's not that hard to get published. Don't quote me on that. I don't think it's that hard, but do it. Yep. 10 years later, and I still don't have the link. Okay, holding on. Oop. Okay. These people are never gonna get this poor link because I'm just getting distracted. How you can always like with the publishing thing, I'm not the one to I've been told to go to publishers, and then that my mom knows somebody who does, like, who has gotten books published, and if I wanted to do that, I could go through her. I don't know about general. I'm not good at advice. Finally got that link up though. Be proud of me. The link's finally there. I think I republished. Okay, yeah, I did. So, what's I gonna say? I have no idea. I'm like trying to go through tabs on my computer because my phone is just not letting anything happen, and it's not connecting to the Wi-Fi. So I'm trying to like go back and forth to try to like check and see what's going on Wattpad. And like, I didn't think this through. I literally like sat down and I was like, I could go live right now, and then just went live and didn't think, which is the worst idea. If you've ever thought about doing anything, especially because like I have lots of things I have to consider before doing this, like, you know, how much time I have, if this is a decent time for people who, because people who read Lucky all over the world, so like if this is a good thing globally. Speaking of that, anyone here a translator? I'm lagging so hard. Anyone here a translator? Because I swear, I need some people to translate Lucky into like read the book, because I like sharing my stuff. Hello. I just saw someone said hi in the chat. Sorry. I'm like the worst one to do anything like this because I get so easily distracted. Like, and nothing in my house is working. All my Wi-Fi is dead. So if I just cut out, my Wi-Fi is just over it. It said no, and I tried. I'm sorry. There's still only 3 people. I don't know why I thought a bunch of people would join. I don't know. For some reason, I thought people would be here. Then I was like, I'm glad for you 3. You 3 people. Book suggestions. Oh yeah, I have so many books in my library. I, like a giant dork, have been reading a lot of Death the Kid because it's for Soul Eater, because I just started rewatching the anime and I was like, kind of want to, depends. What do you want a book suggestion for? Because, like, I got Harry Potter, I got Riverdale, I got them all. There's a Riverdale book. There's the one that got me to start writing fan fiction. It was really good, and I don't know if I can find it. It was so good. And they just didn't wait for season 2 to come out. So, like, it doesn't link up with season 2 at all. But it's so good. And it was 2 girls running it. And it's just really good. I'm trying to find the title of it because I cannot remember it for the life of me. But they're fantastic. There aren't a lot of good Jughead books. I've learned this through, because that's the only reason I started writing mine, because I was like, there aren't a lot of good ones, so I'm going to write my own because I feel like I'm contributing even though I'm not. Like, with Wattpad, when I start, maybe it's because, like, my taste in books has, like, grown, but, like, with Wattpad, I cannot find books that, like, I like. Like, I'll start a book and then I'll realize, like, this person can't, not that I can say anything, I'm just like, this person doesn't know how to use quotation marks, and that bothers me. Okay, goodbye, Princess Ren. You're the best. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, yeah, I found it. I found the book. I don't know if this person is updated in a bajillion years. It's Bully by Jughead Jones. It's Bully by Jughead Jones. Yep, Jughead. By Spidey Thomas. It's about a cheerleader girl. I liked it. It was one of the ones that got me into it. And they didn't update for like 6 years. So I was like, gonna write my own and it's gonna be great. I know. All of the books that I have in my library right now are books that nobody's updating because, like, they just stopped updating one day. That bothers me so much. That's my number one pet peeve, is when people just stop updating. I'm just like, come on. If I can find time with my, like, schedule of, like, strict death, anyone can find time. Oh, we have 3 people again. It just keeps dropping. It's like the max we've hit is 3 people, and I love you 3 people. I know. I go through periods, obviously, if you read any of my books, you can tell I go through periods of I just don't update, and it's annoying, first off, but I always come back to it. That's my problem. So I come back to it, and a lot of these authors just don't. They'll, like, start the book, and then they'll just never finish it, and then they'll get, like, this audience of, like, millions of people just, like, loving their book, and they'll be like, not gonna update anymore. Like, maybe it's just because I don't have a life, and I always seem to have time. Max. We're back to 4. I don't know if anyone from any of the other books is coming. Oh my god, no. When it's a cliffhanger and, like, they just don't update it for 6 years. Pet peeve. That's so dumb. Like, why would you do that? Like, why? My friend did that. I actually sat her down one day and I was like, if you're never going to update the book, you're going to tell me how you wanted this book to end so I can imagine. I need it to live. I needed some closure. Yeah, closure. The word's closure, right? I'm a little stupid, guys. I'm a little stupid. I also just realized this is the first time I've actually, like, shown my face. It's weird. It's so weird with Wattpad. You realize just nobody actually acts like how they are in your life. So, like, you can just be like, oh, I might act like I am this loud, brash, bold person. I'm not. I'm a tiny child who is scared. Hello, Shaylee Jackson. Oh, thank you, Marcia. I said your name wrong. I'm sorry. Thank you. I don't think I'm pretty, but thank you for saying that anyways. How long does it take me to read a book? Like an actual book, or like thank you, Shaylee, for Thank you for saying you love books. How long does it take me to read a book? An actual book, it takes me like 2 days, max. Because if I really like a book, I'll sit and just read it. If it's a fanfic, the chapters are generally shorter, so I get like it in like a couple of hours. Also, I have this bad habit where like I'll pick up if I'm reading a book on my phone, I don't consider it like really wasting time, which is not right. It's not right. I'm still wasting my time. So I'll sit there and I'll just read for 10 hours and then people will be like, you lie? Yeah, I just read a lot. I've been reading since I was like little though. Like I'm like reading for life. Oh, I really hope this music isn't too loud. Oh, how did I get to Taylor Swift? Wait, what? I was listening to Panic! At the Disco and now I'm on Taylor Swift. I do read comments. I try to respond as much as I can. I do read as many comments as I can, but sometimes like I get hundreds of notifications a day and it's really hard to like keep up with all the comments. But I try to. I read most of them. On the smaller books, I read all of them. Lucky, it's really hard to read the comments on because there's just so many all the time. It's like every time I get on my Wattpad, it's like 37 comments and it's like, wow. Some of them are always like people find friendships in the comments too, and I don't want to interrupt that. So like if you're having a conversation, I'm not gonna like pop in, but I do read all of the comments if I can, most at least. I love comments. I love comments when they are. I love reading threads. The wink wonk thread was my favorite thing until like every day I'd get like 30 gajillion. Hello. Lucky, I've seen a lot of people saying that they read Lucky in like a night or like, oh, I stayed up all night reading Lucky, into which you're a real champ if you stayed up all night reading Lucky, because I've read my own book several times and I have to stop at some points because I'm just like, this is bad and I hate it. But that's also because I'm reading my own writing. How did I get to? I'm still puzzled on the music. I don't know how this went up. Oh, just flipped my phone onto my listen. I'm a little everywhere right now, and I accidentally flipped my phone onto my keyboard, and it went all up in the chat, and I was very confused, and I'm a little sporadic. No, but I'm still on the music and how confused. I went from Panic! At the Disco. By the way, I just went to go see them in concert. If anyone here likes Panic! At the Disco, you can message me on Wattpad. We can talk about that. Or here if everyone wants to. I don't know. No, but like when you're reading your own writing, it's so. That's so cute. Oh my god, sorry. What book did you tag me in? Because like there are some where it's like I get tagged in a lot too. So like I'll try to find it. Like if you guys want me to read your books, just send me. I love reading your guys' books. Send me books. The only thing that I find annoying when people will just comment on it. This has been happening a lot on one Snake Charmer. People will go into Snake Charmer's comments and then like on every single comment on that chapter they'll be like, please read my book. Please read my book. And I'm just like, I will give you a shout out. Just give me your book. I will give you a shout out. I just don't want you to advertise on every single comment. Like a lot of these people were like having conversations or like they were talking about a specific thing and you just had to be in like, please go read my book. But if you want me to promote your book, just tell me. I really do but hi London, I love you too. I don't know you, but I love you. But no, if you want me to read your books or go and do things like that, I totally will. You just gotta send them to me. You can message me on Wattpad. I'm always open to message people. If I don't respond, I'm sorry. I find myself annoying a lot. So I like to freak out and and analyze every interaction until I become annoying. So like, I'm gonna try to find your book. I feel bad like if I never like saw your book because I didn't find it, and my notifications are a mess. Like I'm gonna have to start turning off like likes on like the votes. Actually, I'm gonna ask them. Does anybody know what voting does? Like, does it do anything? Like, is it special? Is it? I'm so confused. Music is so dumb. Oh my god. I'm not saying anything about Shawn Mendes. I love Shawn Mendes. I'm so confused on what YouTube's doing to me. I love your positive vibes. Everyone, I love how nice everyone is. I've only ever had an issue with one person ever reading my books. Everyone else is really nice, but there was just this one person who everything, they always had to have an issue with everything. No, you don't need to be trust me, I'm so awkward. This is like the peak of my socializing for the month. Like this is, I'm probably going to like have to sit down and just sit in silence for the next 2 hours because I'm really awkward. I'm awkward. I'm so like, this is like a challenge just to talk right now because I'm so afraid I'm annoying everybody. Like I'm calculating everything. I'm really annoying. I'm sorry. I'm just that one relatable teenager that everyone is like, wow. Favorite Wattpad books? I don't know. I actually don't know my favorite Wattpad books. I don't read a lot on Wattpad anymore, only because like I go through the books so fast that like, then you know when you go to that level of reading where you've read, like you'll find like a new thing that you like I started watching the originals and I'm like, oh, I want some originals fan fiction, and then like you read through like the ones that you like actually like the story, and then you're like, well, and now you're just at that like level where you're just like, maybe I can find one that I like. Oh, there's this one girl. I absolutely adore her. Okay, Snakes Are Two-Sided. There's that book. That's my favorite Wattpad book. It's Snakes Are Two-Sided by Lilo and Stitch. I love that book. Like she like bumped update, but the chapters are so good, and like she got me writing Harry Potter books. There was, like I said, there was that girl who wrote Bully who got me reading it. If you want to write a Wattpad book, do it. Like literally, it's with Wattpad, I always have this one thing that I always like love to say is just like go for it, because like what do you really have to lose? Like a lot of the time your name isn't attached to it, like your face, your friends don't know, like if you just, and a lot of people like in the beginning you won't get a lot of people's opinions about it because a lot of people are just like, oh, and people are really nice. Like I always get, like I said, I've only ever had one issue with a person on Wattpad, and any other time I get the sweetest people. These fandoms, especially if you're writing for like Riverdale or Harry Potter, the fandoms are so sweet, and you're getting these fantastic people. So yeah, I would go for it. The people in here are really sweet, and majority of them actually want to see other people succeed and be happy. So yeah, and I'm working on sending you that book. Just saying. For anyone who likes Harry Potter, I know I just keep going back to Harry Potter. I'm sorry. I just know so many more books that like are good for Harry Potter than anything else. Yeah, a lot of the times negatives, like they critique grammar and stuff like that, which helps editing wise. If you're like me, you can just not care. A lot of people like to, if they do critique, they critique. If they don't like it, they don't like it. It's just, I don't know. My favorite Riverdale character has to be by a landslide. I mean, I love Tony by a landslide. I really like Jughead's character, okay? I love his character. I love him. But him in season 2, like the beginning of season 2, he was really annoying. Like, I don't know if anyone else, but he was like so whiny. Like, he was a lot just like, oh, the serpents are being blamed for everything. And it's like, at that point, they weren't. I don't know. That was just me, though. I really like Tony, even though it didn't make it seem like that in the book. Love Tony. Love Phil, too. Cheryl was one of my, is up there with my favorites. I love how she grew. Like, she had a fantastic character development, because, like, her first season was just mean girl, young girl. Well, like, in the second season, it gave her a personality, and, like, just, she was so fantastic in the second season that, like, what are your favorite Riverdale characters? Like, obviously, there's going to be a lot of Jugheads, because Jughead book, and a lot of you came from the Jughead book. But what are your guys' favorite characters? I'm actually really curious. See if people are like me and really like Cheryl or Tony, or if they just like Betty. Is there anyone who likes Betty here? I really want to talk. I want to talk. Because I don't know. Betty in the beginning. Which story? Lucky will be continuing. Like, you know what I mean? Like the general, like, Lucky will be continuing with the third story. I don't know if you were here. We were talking about that. One of these live streams, I want to talk about, I want to have like a thing where we all like just brainstorm the names for the next book. But the Jughead book will be a series until the final season, and each season will get its own book, because I want to keep it like the third book. I want to go more into a story for her, because like she's kind of just been like a tag along. I want her own storyline, so like I want to kind of go more into what happened in New York, because there was a lot that we still don't know about her. Like when Nick came into town, we learned a little bit. Like she was like a party girl at one point. I don't think I want to do a teen pregnancy in Lucky, only because Riverdale's already done a teen pregnancy. And I don't think that we need another one. Riverdale's done 2 teen pregnancies now, because they did Alice with Charles, not Chick. Remember that. And Holly with the twins. If I do have her get pregnant, I think I probably won't have her actually have a baby, because I just want it to be different. I don't want her to like follow into the same storyline as another character, because if you've read any books like that, it just kind of gets annoying. Like if you like, I don't know if I would think that a teen pregnancy would be a good storyline for them. I do want them to do like something stupid, like I don't know, like get engaged. Elemental. Kevin's a fantastic character. I mean, I just saw someone comment the word Kevin, like the name Kevin. Kevin's a fantastic character, and if he doesn't get more scenes in season 3, I'm gonna lose it, because he deserves so much more than they give him. Like Kevin, like they have so few gay characters on that show, and like I really wish that they would outplay it. Hello, whoever just came in. You're fantastic. Thank you for joining. What do you mean about Elemental? Like, is she gonna get pregnant, or what are you asking? That's just all I want to know. Because if you're asking if she's getting pregnant, that's not her. I do have an idea for a book that I want to do a teen pregnancy in, but That's a new book, and yeah, Elemental will be continued. I have a storyline set up with her that goes through Infinity War. No matter what happens in the next Avengers movie, if we lose Tony, unfortunately, I don't even want to think about losing Tony. If we lose Tony and Steve, but we keep Peter, I will still continue Elemental. Does it keep? Oh my god, does it keep lagging? I'm so sorry. I'm trying. My Wi-Fi is really bad. I'm trying. I'm so sorry. I wish I could fix it. Yeah, we will be Elemental will be continued. If anyone wants to make a new cover for Elemental, I'm really not liking that. I get so bored with covers. Like, if you ever, like, I just changed the Lucky and Holding On's cover. Someone made that. It was one of you guys. I don't know if it was somebody who's here. Nora. I think her name is Nora. I love the covers. But if you ever want to make me a cover, do it. Do it. I love covers. Just message me. I want to change all of my covers right now. Go for any book. Like, if you just see like if you want to do Elemental, just like go look at some Spider-Man things. Like, I have a theme for Elemental, like blue and red. So like, just make it and send it to me. Oh, I love you too. I love you too, London Styles. You're the best. I love all you guys. I love that people actually what? I'm sorry. I don't know what this rabbit hole of music is like going to, but it's just playing mine. I don't know if you can even hear the music. I only have it on to like kind of put a buffer between the rest of my household and me. I'm the biggest dork. Okay, literally, you can't see this, but on my wall here, I do have a Slytherin banner, and I have a stuffed sloth on my bed. Yeah, right there. I'm huge dork. Favorite music star? I really like Panic at the Disco. That's just my favorite band. Can you count Panic as a band? Any band? I'll say band. My favorite band. I really have everything. Like, I like some rap. Okay, we're gonna talk about this now. Like some rap, but I swear, you give me those stupid SoundCloud rappers, I'm gonna leave. What is with the chat? I know. I don't know how people picture me. I just, when I see like the faces of these Wattpad writers, I'm just, I hope I don't completely disappoint. I'm not the skinny legend that my characters are, because I always imagine an idealistic form of myself when writing my characters. So like when they get like those tiny little like bikinis and stuff like that, I'm just like, I wish I could wear that. But music stars, I will listen to anything. Literally, if you ever just feel like giving me a suggestion on music, do it. How did you picture me, Shaylee? I'm really curious now. Because I've never actually like, because like I said earlier, this is like the first time I've like shown my face. So like I always was really afraid. Like I was really afraid that like the moment I was like, this is what I look like, people would be like, gross, go away. So like I've always been like really hesitant to do stuff like that. I don't know. That's just years of deep psychological torment. Could be worse. I mean, you know, teenage boys are the root of 99% of girls' problems. I'm just saying, like, no offense to boys, like, but man, you guys suck. Men suck. Okay, they're like, I wouldn't have half of the like mentality with like just hating myself as I do if it wasn't for the fact that like middle school boys are mean. I mean, it's been years since, but I'm just saying. That follows you. Anyway, how did I get here? Question I ask myself all the time. Anything else anyone want to talk about? Like, I don't know. Any other questions? Any other books? Oh my god. Wait, what? I'm sorry, I have to reread this. You just called me a fat potato. I don't know if I'm just reading this wrong. Oh, I know. I really wish that people would like accept more body types in this kind of situation. So like, obviously, I'm not size 2. Thank you. I know everyone is beautiful. Just smudge my lipstick. Everyone is beautiful, and I wish that people would accept more sizes than a size 0. My favorite show, for whoever asked, Riverdale, obviously. I really like the original. I really like the originals because I love vampire crap. Even that is, which is weird because like I used to hate it. Like when I was a little kid, I loved it. I was like, oh, Twilight, give me. Obviously, you know. You were talking about the memes. Okay, I was a little confused when we were like, oh, because like I was so confused. I thought it was funny though. We lost everybody. We have one person. Well, hello, one person. I love you. Thanks for saying. Jacob or Ed? Oh my god. I'm both. Both. I don't like either Jacob or Edward. I was always a Jasper fan. You know, like, oof. Jasper was my baby boy. Guys, one. Yep. I always just send the black heart to everybody. Like, I'll just like, we could be talking about like me getting something to eat. I'm just like, black heart. Okay, nobody talks about Jasper. Everyone sleeps on Jasper, man. But like, if you've ever seen Twilight and you just saw like Robert Pattinson, he's okay. Taylor Lautner, he's okay too. But Jasper, everyone was sleeping on Jasper. If he wasn't a vampire and I wasn't 8 at the time, totally would have went for it. Ooh. Jasper's hot. Jasper's really hot. I don't know if this like the people watching thing is actually keeping track because like it's like jumping up and down and I don't know if it's like it's just saying like here are the people actually watching or like it's like here are the people that we think are watching but like 10 more people are commenting. No. It was like it said there was one person and there were 4 people commenting and I was so confused. Yeah. Yeah. My phone just had up my driver's test stuff and didn't want to think about that right now. Well, that kind of sucks. Oh wait, who? Shaylee, I didn't really realize this. You called me out at 16. Did I ever say I was 16? I don't remember. Maybe I did. I don't like to talk about my age. I always feel like I'm gonna die. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm just 16. Am I as savage as the main? No, not by a long shot. I'm as like I internally am like that, but like if I ever did half the things that she did, I would die. No. 16. I turned 16 July 9th, earlier this month. Recently 16. Which is weird. They always people always assume when you turn 16, like the first thing you do is like driving, but like I've been putting it off. Thank you. I was gonna post something on my birthday, but then I was like, nah. Don't need that in my life. Yeah. You know what I did for my birthday? I had people over here and we just played Just Dance for like 2 hours. Yeah, like, okay, listen. The main character in Lucky is so like sassy and amazing and just savage, and I love her. And I so wish I could be like that and like actually do that, but like also I think I would die. Like, no offense to her, but I think somebody would murder me. Like, they would punch me in the face. I would get my teeth knocked out. And you know, I can't really afford that. Happy late birthday, Shaylee, who just also turned 16. What? Oh, made you more like her. You can always pick something up from the books, is that you want to be like, because she doesn't let anything get in her way. And I think as a person, I think I've become more like her, and I love seeing when like people then like also read the books to become more like her. It's just fantastic. She's very strong and independent. I'd love to actually write a real book and like keep her like general character, and I'd love to just put that into a real book because I love that character so much. Like, she deserves so much more than she has. I mean, to be fair, I was the reason that she has almost nothing. But like, also, I wanted a character more people could like relate to and feel he's dead. Why did I do that? She deserved better. Oh my god. Cullen, that was the last name in Twilight. Okay, can I just talk about how like the second thing when you type in Jasper Cullen on YouTube is YouTube. On Google is X. Who? Why? Who played him? Jackson Ruffin. What does he look like today? Never mind. Crush gone. I'm over it. He doesn't look good today. It's kind of like, you know, how everyone like, chat glitched. All right, goodbye, Shaylee. Thank you. Maybe you can tune in next time. I'll see you later. Keep reading the books. Talk to me on Wattpad. Just send me a message and I'll say hi. So for everyone else here who's still here, how's your day? I'm very curious. Or night. I guess it could also be night for some people. Day, night. It's night here for me. It's 10:18. Mine was good. I had a band camp today, but it got canceled due to a tornado warning, which was fantastic because I didn't want to go. I really just kind of wanted to stay home and write. I almost have a new chapter for Snake Charmer, and I have a side story planned out for Holding On. Yeah. Speaking of Holding On side story, do you guys want to hear more about what happened to her in New York? Because I'm okay. Or the other one that I'm gonna do is when Jughead pushes her out of Archie's clubhouse, because when she pushed him off the roof. Gotta do that too. Gotta do both versions of that story. My favorite thing when people actually read the story, like the side stories, is when they read back about how her top fell off in front of Archie and Jughead, and everyone's just like, wow. And like Cheryl took the picture and they're like, wow, child pornography. We don't condone. And I'm just like, I don't either. I thought it was funny. And then everyone's just like, well, hello, one person who's still here. I don't know if this number is accurate. I have been live for 47 minutes. I don't know how long I'm going to keep going at this, because like I want to like give it a chance to where like people can come in, but I also don't know how long I need to stay on here. I wish. I can only speak English, unfortunately, which really sucks, because I have a lot of people reading these books from all over, and it really sucks that I can't speak another language. I kind of know like the tiniest bit of German, because I have a bunch of friends who take German, because at my school it's required to take either German or Spanish, and I got around that requirement because I didn't take it. I just told them I wasn't going to take it, and they were like, so no. I want to learn another language. I just don't know which one I want to learn. Like, I can take French online for my school credit, but I don't know. I guess where I am, I probably should take Spanish, because like it's more practical. Can anyone else here speak any other languages? I'm really interested now. How is Finnish as a language? Like, I don't know if anyone here would know that, but like, how is Finnish as a language? Is it like a decent language to learn? A little Spanish. See, that's like general. I feel like that's a general thing. It's like everybody kind of knows a little Spanish. Apparently, I don't know how true this is, because it's just what my mother told me. She said supposedly I used to know how to sing nursery rhymes in Spanish, because like the preschool that I went to, there were a lot of Spanish-speaking kids who only spoke Spanish, so they were like, see, if they're going to have to learn English, you guys have to learn Spanish. So I knew Spanish then, but that's been years. And obviously, I don't. I want to do a chapter where it actually talks about the day when she found her mother, because I feel like that would be a good idea. Like, I really want her past. Like, I want to talk a little bit more about her past. I don't know. I want to learn more languages, actually. Like, I want to like spend some time just learning a language, but you know, there's so much that I'm like doing right now. Like, I spend all of my day at band, and then I come home and then I write for like 8 hours, and then I just sleep for like an hour, and then I just run off an hour, because like I had this thing where I'll write for all of my books, and I'll keep switching through the books, and then I just won't publish any of it. Nick did not take over Virginia. No, he didn't. I haven't decided how I wanted that to happen, but I don't want it to be Nick that took it. I know that has been bothering me. It was a huge plot hole. I was like, is this a thing that happened? She was only 15, but like, I imagine her as that kid that was just like, I'm a child whose family hates her. I'm gonna rebel. And like do a bunch of stupid stuff, like sleep around at like 15. Also, not only should Nick be in jail for rape, she was a child and he was like 17. He was a whole like man and she was a whole baby. He was like about to turn 18. That's bothering me. That's been bothering me since I wrote that. I was just like, ugh. Have you ever like wrote anything and then published it and then you're like, oh god, I want to take that back. That whole Nick thing is like one of those things where like maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe. Well, I mean, like, if you were to see any character as, like, that rebellious 15-year-old, I would have seen her as it because she doesn't care. She really doesn't care. It goes well with her plot, but, like, when you add it up with, I was thinking about this the other day, you add that up with her, like, her dead sister, and her dead brother, her dead mother, and then you add the whole Nick thing, and then you add her father, who says that she's like has that darkness and evilness, which I just want that to be known. I did that before Riverdale did, and Riverdale can fight me because I did that first and then they took it from me and used it for Betty. I'm a little mad. Not saying that they directly took that from me, but I did. Well, because like that was in chapter like 25 of Holding On, where her dad was like, you're gonna be just like me. You had that thing about you that's just like me. And I didn't say darkness, but it was along the same lines of what Hal said to Betty. What were the chances that was gonna happen? Like I was gonna think of this whole plot point, and then bam, Riverdale does it with Hal and Betty. That's so dumb. I was so stressed out when I saw that like happen in the final. I was like, are you kidding me? Now everyone who reads this is gonna think that I stole that. Like constantly explain. I'm glad you're laughing at my pain, Mr. Krabs. Mrs. Krabs, Mr. Krabs. I don't know. I'm very stupid, so I can't apparently read. The floorboards underneath. I'm adding it to my library right now. No, you don't have to say sorry. I literally am like stupid, so I don't know why, but like I can't process the smallest amount of information sometimes underneath. Ooh. Oh my god, wait, does this book have the same cover as me? I think this book has like a similar cover, if not the same cover to Lucky right now. Oh my god, it does! Oh my god, I'm sorry. That's hilarious. Okay, their cover is zoomed in, but mine is zoomed out, so it's not the exact same, but it's the same picture of Cole Sprouse. That's kind of fantastic. I'm gonna read this later. Your friends call you Dory? I'm not saying anything, like it was like, oh, they took my cover. I didn't make my cover, so I fear that like maybe it was stolen, but like I accidentally took it. I don't make my own covers, so yeah. I don't know. I think that's funny that I have the same cover as them. Oh, yeah, I can understand the short-term memory thing. I know you were just saying that. I always, like I said, I always fear that people think I'm like copying other people because like it's so common on Wattpad for people to like plagiarize parts. So like I'm so afraid that people are gonna be like, oh my god, you plagiarized that. What am I gonna do? It's Wattpad. Like there's 500 different people that are doing the same thing as me. It's very hard to disprove them like calling me out and saying something like, oh, you're doing the same thing that this person is. I was like, no, I'm not. I literally haven't even breathed in the same direction as these people. Please don't. I have a very hard time arguing with people, so like I don't know. That's always just a fear of mine, is to be afraid. Speaking of Dory, I watched Finding Nemo the other day. Actually, I watched Finding Nemo and then Finding Dory. Marvin? Is it Marvin? Is it Merlin? I don't know. The dad fish is kind of a jerk to Dory, man. Like, he's so mean to her. Why does she stay around? Like, that girl deserves better, man. Deserves so much better. Just gonna sit here with that fool, like, being so, like being like the way she is, like, and having short-term memory. So, like, and he's so jerky to her, and it's just Marvin, Merlin. I love SpongeBob. This is just somebody. I love SpongeBob too. Love SpongeBob too. SpongeBob was like that thing that I grew up on that everyone else was. Your parents let you watch that? Isn't it supposed to rot children's brains? And you're like, what? Is that why I'm like the way I am? Because that explains a little bit much. I also like how, like, I can say a quote from, like, an episode nobody's seen in, like, 20,000 years, and yet somehow, someway, is that a thing that went around? That, like, SpongeBob would, like, rot your brains, or, like, that watching SpongeBob would kill, like, brain cells and stuff like that. Like, it was before the whole, like, killing off brain cell thing was a joke. It was, like, a serious thing. Like, people seriously thought that SpongeBob, like, killed off brain cells, and I never understood why. Did it actually? Oh, that's so weird. Like, cause, listen, it didn't. I mean, I assume it didn't. Like, obviously, they would still be making out episodes. I don't know. Maybe it did. I don't know. I've never met, like, a person who watched SpongeBob as a kid that wasn't, like, that was, like, a scientist or something. Like, you know, obviously, because, like, I don't think they're old enough to be a scientist. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody who's, like, super smart, but maybe I just haven't met the right people, you know? I have very little reached out with my anxious self. I feel like I'm being loud. Probably not being loud. I don't know. What's your favorite episode of SpongeBob? Mine is the one where him and Sandy are, like, doing karate, and, like, they're not. He was told that if he does karate again, he'd be fired, and him and Sandy are just there, just like they're like, and he's like karate chopping, like, the sausages and stuff like that, or like the salami. Yeah, that one's my favorite. Or the magic conch. Yeah. I love reminiscing on SpongeBob. Who cares if it, like, fried my brain? Oh my god, yeah, when he ripped his pants, that episode was bomb. That song was bomb, and people should stop, like, taking that song for granted, man. It's the best. Yeah. I mean, like, listen, there are a lot of SpongeBob episodes where you're just kind of like, did we need? But the classic ones, like the first 2 or 3 seasons, was. I really like the one where they go to the future and then they go to the past, and, like, Squidward's and, like, they're going, like, future. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorites, at least. It's fantastic. Those old episodes, like, when he still looked like the original character design, fantastic. It's like The Simpsons. Oh, yeah, the Road song. I don't know the Road song. Refresh my memory. Because when you said Road song, all I could think was Campfire Song, and I don't think that's what you mean. Oh, Campfire Song was the one where it was like the magic circle or magic oval, and because it was with the sea bears. Yeah. Anyone ever notice how much, like, trouble Squidward goes through? Like, he's, like, always getting, like, mauled, whatever, like, attacked by the various creatures or, like, something like that. Like, he's always suffering at everyone else's expense. Same with Plankton, man. Like, I want to say, like, How was there a fire underwater? How's there an ocean underwater? Like, I'm so confused. Why is Sandy's dome the only thing that has seasons? Like, remember that episode where the Dirty Dan one where they like they took all of her fur off, not skinned her. They shaved her fur off and they made like coats and stuff. And she had like very clearly had winter going on in her dome. How come she's the only one with seasons? That makes no sense. Like, is it because like she's in a dome? But like, how does it change the seasons? I'm so confused. Talk to my brother about that. Like, how does she have seasons? Why does she have seasons? I like how we went from talking about the book to our days, and then now we're just upset about SpongeBob. She probably did make it herself. Or like, remember that episode with the butterfly where like the butterfly was flying underwater and like the people burned down the town because they thought that the butterfly ate the caterpillar when really the caterpillar just turned into the butterfly. Like, how did she not like sit down with SpongeBob and then be like, well, listen, guys, see this beautiful little caterpillar? It turns into a butterfly. Like, she would have known it had to been cocooning, yeah. Because like, and then no, she just left and it destroyed the whole town. Can butterflies fly underwater? How did that happen? I think it's just sponge or a sea sponge. Green. But yeah, he's like a sea sponge. But like he looks like his parents look like a sea sponge. He looks like somebody just dropped a kitchen sponge into the ocean. Yeah, people thought they were cookies. That was weird. Like, why would they be cookies? Why? Yes, the sea sponge is related to cookies. Makes sense. Like, why? Who thought that through? They do kind of look like cookies. I don't know. What was that one episode with his family in it? Oh my god. We're really young and secretly hungry. Listen, I was always hungry as a child. I mean, listen, obviously we can tell I was always hungry as a child. I'm paying for it now. It's fine. We were all little, like everything. My parents used to like lie to me and be like, "Oh, that's not a hamburger. That's a Krabby Patty. That's not a cookie. It's a Krabby Patty. That's not chicken. Obviously, Krabby Patty." And I was just like, I just believed it. We all are really dumb when we're children. Like, everything was a Krabby Patty to me, you know? That made sense. Did the same thing to my brother with chicken. She'd be like, "Oh, that broccoli? Chicken." Just lying to their children, man. Y'all really were just really dumb kids. Kids. You know, obviously I can't talk. I've had so much trouble talking during this. Maybe it's just because I'm like so like. Do they sell Krabby? Is that a thing? Okay, what is in a Krabby Patty? Because I heard like a couple like months ago that it was crab, and Mr. Krabs was just a cannibal, and it was just a thing. Like his whole family was like cannibal, and like that's the only reason why he's one of the only crabs that you see, and like, is it crab? Is my childhood ruined? Is that what's in Krabby Patties? Am I gonna cry? That was a whole theory that like it was just it was crab meat and the crab patties. I don't know. If they had sea bears, they had to have sea cows. They've had to have something. Were the Krabby Patties have one? I kind of like the Big Mac. But The question is, did you complain about there being pickles? Did you send it? All right, I better say something like, you know what? That episode, I didn't want that to be like the joke not get across. What was this? Oh. Oh wow, this is a whole thing. There's just a lot of people like giving recipes. I want the official recipe. Okay. My favorite SpongeBob character is I really like the guy who just always says my leg. Like he just like my leg. Like SpongeBob, obviously. Gary. Yep, Gary's my favorite. Yeah. He was just like that kind of sassy, just like what? Just text me, call me a rat. Patrick was a great character. Patrick's like that best friend. Like when you and your best friend are together, you're just idiots. No, I would not write a Gary fanfic. Why would I do that? Oh, that's probably a thing. There's probably like a thing on Wattpad where it's like Gary fanfics, Gary smut. Bet. That's a thing on Wattpad. It has to be. There's a smut for everything. Like I remember search. Somebody tell me. Whoever finds it first will win. Like I don't know what you'll win, but you'll win something. Oh my god. I will personally send you a Jughead Funko Pop if you can find a Gary Smut book. Literally, that is like a promise that I'm making right now. I promise you. Yes, see, that made you want to look, didn't it? Did you find one? Bladenbrook, did you find it? Oh my god, I'm looking this up. Was it really? I told you it was gonna be a smut book. Oh my god, since I promised this, you will get a Jughead Funko Pop if you would like. I can see if how much are Funko Pops for Jughead. I might do both. Oh, it was on the interwebs. My god, that's fantastic. You know those things that shouldn't exist that do that? Why would you like? Who looks at Gary and is like, "Oh yeah, like that's what I want"? No, he's a snail. It's like the people who are like sexualize Shrek. Like you're gross. Actually, remember when Shrek is Life was a big thing on the internet in like 2012? Remember that was fantastic. How much are Jughead Funko Pops? Ew, who like wants to like I'm sorry, we just ruined everyone's childhoods. For anyone who just joined, we're looking up Gary Smut to prove that it's a thing, because somebody just asked me if I was going to write smut for Gary, and write a Gary book, and I was like, there's probably Gary Smut. It's a thing, by the way. I don't know why that's a thing. Who does that? Who's just like, yeah. There's a Hitler x Jesus. Please tell me you're joking. I'm over it. Oh, this is only $10? Nah. Why is it real? Who on the internet is just like, yeah. I've never found it like appealing to write smut. Like I've never understood how people do it. Maybe it's just because like I am like a literal child. Jokes aside, maybe it's just because like I find that weird. But like who? I'm lagging. Okay, we good? No, we're not. I'm still lagging. Anyways, so I've seen a lot of fantasies. I know people were like, "Oh, when you write holding on, are you gonna give us smut?" No, you're not getting smut. You're never getting smut from me. It will probably be. I might get someone else to write it, but I will never. I can hint at it all I want. It's not a sexy snail. Stop it. Stop being the way you are. I'm joking. I love you all the way you are, but man, I'm still lagging. How much is this? It's not telling me how much it is. Oh, that's what the authors are thinking. Yeah, probably. I mean, I've seen some weird. I'm like so excited to shit. Somebody finally brought up the Draco book. Sorry. That's my favorite book I'm writing right now. The Fred and Draco stuff is gonna be hella intense. I mean, first of all, we all know how the whole Fred thing is gonna end. We've seen the movies, we've read the books, we all know. And if you don't know it by now, if you don't know the ending to Harry Potter by now, or like what happens to Fred, I'm sorry. Fred dies. So he's still going to die in my book. I'm keeping that canon. I'm not going to be childish and keep him alive, even though I really want to. But it's going to be so heavy and intense. I have been writing, like plotting it out. Like I have like pages and pages of just me plotting. I love him too. I love Fred so much. Okay, like I'm so sad, and that's kind of why I did it, because I was just like, I really want Fred to be happy in his dying days. So like, everyone was so happy. I was waiting for people to be like, no, Draco, but everyone's like pretty chill with it. They're like, yes. Oh my god, you cried. I'm sorry. They're very dramatic. They are a very stressful couple. They're like that couple in high school that you're just kind of like, when are they gonna break up? Because they are always fighting. They're like really cute and then they like fight for 2 chapters. I feel like that's just a general rule of thumb. Everyone loves the Weasleys except for Percy. And like I want to say Percy deserves more, but like that whole thing with him like abandoning his parents, just damper on the whole thing. My lipstick is coming. Okay. Not Shaylee. So who were my finders of the Gary smut book? 'Cause I'm trying to see how doable you're I really want to like Percy Jackson. I really want to. I try. But I want to see but like what I was saying with the Jughead thing is I want to see how doable getting you guys a Jughead one was for the 2 that found the Gary one, because I said I would do it. If you really want one, I'll see how doable. Oh, it's not that bad. You can get a Cheryl one. Oh, you don't need a prize? All right, fine. I'm just trying to be nice. I'm not giving that Wattpad money. I always thought it was funny. It was like, wow, I'm never gonna hit 1 million. And then I joked with my brother one day, and I was like, I will get you, for the one who wants it. I will get you your Jughead. But you will get your Jughead doll if I can find it on Amazon. Oh my god, I found it on Amazon. It's $50. I'm gonna go to. All right, we're gonna have to get that off of Hot Topic later. But anyways, we can go back to. I just wanted to clear that out. Anyways, so but anyways, I will get you Cheryl then. But with the whole snake charmer thing, the whole breakup is going to be really stressful on her. I do have a plan for the necklace that Draco got her. If anyone wants to know that now, I can wait. We can wait to read it. I'll only talk about it if you want to talk about it, but I want you to know that necklace is going to come into a bigger play. That necklace is not, it's not just a small thing. Also, just to balance out the necklace, I haven't posted this chapter yet, but maybe I did. Maybe I did post it. Don't tell us you need to suffer. Fine, I won't. But, I don't know. Did I mention about the ring last night to you guys? Like, or when I uploaded the chapter about Fred's ring? Just tell me yes or no quickly. Because I don't want to, like, give it away. But there is something, like, I want to talk about a lot of stuff that I'm not allowed to talk about. I will check the chapter. I do have a chapter that has, like, a couple 100 words. I post my chapters for Snake Charmer at 5,000, the Riverdale books at 2,000. So we're a little bit away from this chapter being uploaded, but no. Okay, so it's not in there yet. But to balance out the necklace, there is a ring that you will see in the next chapter that is really cute, but it has nothing. I know. Tom Holland and I share that in a way where I'm just like, I want to tell you everything, but I can't. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. Like, I want you guys to be able to, like, experience it. Like, I made my friend come over, who, by the way, reads my books, made her come over, and then I told her about Elemental, spoiled the whole book, and then told her to go read it. Like, to go read the chapter. Spoiled the whole book. Like, she knows everything that's going to happen. And she's just like, you could have let me enjoy this. And I was like, I could have. Or could have just spoiled the whole thing for you. I am the Tom Holland of Wattpad. I'm just calling it now. I want to tell you everything. I want everything to be out in the open because it makes me feel better. Yeah, it's Far From Home, Spider-Man 2. I did hear that, except for he gets paid to do that now. Like, they actually let him spoil the things now. Like, at first, it was one thing. Now they actually, that's like their marketing thing for him, is just to spoil his stuff, which ruins the whole thing for me. Like, it'd be one thing if it was like he wasn't getting paid to spoil things, but like, my man's getting bribed. This is my mirror now. Yeah. Okay, just for all the Marvel fans here, can I just talk about how Peter's gonna come back from the whole thing that happened in Infinity War and Avengers 4, and then go on a vacation in England? Is that what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Does that bother anybody else? That bothers me. Like, oh, you mean you're gonna, because, like, let's be real. Tony's probably gonna die. And I mean, I'm having my issues with that. Tony's probably gonna die. What makes it even worse that he's already lost all of his father figures and he's gonna lose another, and then he's gonna go on a vacation to Europe. Bothers me a little bit. Spider-Man 2, I don't think his death is permanent. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I want to be like, yeah, I want to say like for definite, like he's gonna be there, but like Russo brothers are pulling fast ones left and right. So, who knows? It's possible that he's actually dead, but I don't know. We'll see. The movie comes out next May? Yeah, I think it comes out May 5th. Oh my god, this ad keeps coming on. Okay, what's your theory? Okay, wait. Before you tell me your theory, Haley, yeah, I did see that. By the way, I was so mad when that came out. Okay, when that came out about the two girls insulting Anthony and Sebastian. By the way, Anthony and Sebastian have been there longer than Tom. Their fan bases are not as big as Tom. Tom's fan base, and God, I love this man, but wouldn't be as big if he wasn't attractive. If he wasn't an attractive young male, he wouldn't have as big of a fan base. And we know that. And so when these girls walk up there and they just insult him, that's awful. I hate that about some of these Tom stands, like that are just really weak. And they're just like, no, you don't deserve to go up here and disrespect a bunch of actors because they don't know the name of the dog. Like, they aren't fans of Tom. They are friends of Tom. And like, not all friends know. Like, I don't know some of my friends' dogs' names. Like, I'm not like that. I don't know, like, especially their work friends. So like, anyone here who works, do you go to work and know everything about your coworkers? No. Sorry, I just had to rant about that. I really hated that video. The video made me so mad. Those girls, I doubt they read my books, but whew. If you're going to go to conventions like that and spend a bunch of money, please respect all of the people there. So, like, I know that some of them didn't go there for Tom, but, like, Sebastian and Anthony, they deserve the respect. All right. Yeah, Tom and the guys always just mess around, but you could tell Tom was genuinely embarrassed by these girls acting that way, which was really, I don't know your opinions on the thing, but I'm gonna my opinion is that I think that the girls should have showed more respect. All right, theory. Let's get to this theory. I'm sorry. I know I was gonna talk about that, but somebody brought up I'm like have mild ADHD and I'm just like, okay. So her theory is, what if the survivors are the ones who disintegrated and they lived, and the ones who stayed actually died? Actually, I don't know. I mean, it's a good theory. It could be a good theory. I don't know. I don't think that the people who disintegrated died. Like, I think they're alive and still so. I know. It would be heartbreaking, like, thinking that you survived and in reality you were the one that died. Kill me. I wish, you know what didn't make sense to me about the whole disintegration thing? Is that what if I'm pretty sure the reason why Doctor Strange said it was the only way was like, and he stopped Tony from dying, was because the way that Doctor Strange saw it, Tony was the one that had to be there to help defeat it. So when he saw that Tony could have died, he wanted to stop it to help go through the good situation where they do actually survive. That's what I'm thinking it is. But obviously I'm not an actor in the movie, so I can't tell you. I know, imagine. I'm imagining it now, and that's crazy. Just, I can think about that, and just, it's crazy. A lot of theories are popping up about it, and they're just some of them are insane, some of them are very tame. I've been avoiding all of the spoilers and confirmed things because I really just want to be able to experience the movie as it is. But obviously, I am not very good at avoiding spoilers and not telling them. Okay. Okay, goodbye. I'll be live tomorrow if you want to join again tomorrow. I'll be live at like 2 or 3, I think I said. Goodbye. I hope you have a nice night. I hope you enjoyed talking with me. It was great. So, what else should we talk about? Anyone got a book that they want to talk about? Because I've talked about a lot of my books. I talked mainly about Lucky and Snake Charmer. All right, goodbye. But if anyone has anything else that they want to talk about, any random blurbs, I love, if you want to just know about what you bring up, love Marvel, love Harry Potter, love my hipster-esque bedroom. Not really hipster. Oh, you want to hear a funny story? See this tapestry that I have hanging over my bed? So I bought that on Amazon because I liked buying my things off Amazon because I have Prime. I don't have Prime. My mom has Prime. I'm bum off of her Prime. So this tapestry was originally supposed to be like a small little thing. I did not read the dimensions. So I was thinking it was going to be like 64 centimeters by 98 centimeters or something like that. So I get it, and it's in this big box. And I'm like, okay, all right, this seems a little extreme. I open it up. Turns out what I read as centimeters was inches. And I got a 6 foot by 7 foot tapestry instead of a couple like 2 by 3 foot. So I was expecting the small like, little tapestry like this big, and I got a gigantic one that I can't even hold up. That was my surprise. I learned that I don't need to buy things off of Amazon if I can't read the description. It's like this comforter right here, this like marble one. It's actually just a cover. It's like it unzips open and you can put another blanket inside. Didn't know that either because I didn't read the description because I'm so just like, oh, I think that's cute. Add to cart. I'm a mess. So I don't like DC actually. I wish I did. DC is really good. I love their comics. I do love Wonder Woman. I love the movie. It's good. It was really good. I also love Gal Gadot. I hope I said her name right. I love her. She's beautiful. Their characters, DC's characters are fantastic. Their movies, however, they don't come natural. Like they aren't as good as they should be. Like they have so much like opportunity wise that it's really a waste that their movies don't turn out as they do. The other books and fandoms. Okay, so I have a book started for Stranger Things that is in the planning phase. I have a book for, this is really dumb. I had a Kissing Booth book that I was debating. I had like 3 chapters for it. I just put up not Stranger Things, an It book. If anyone here likes It, it's about Stanley and Bill. But it's like a trifecta one, or it's like a Bill X Reader X Stanley, or Stanley X Reader X Bill. It's really good. It's really good. It's my book, and it's fancy. No, I'm just kidding. No, I like it. It's very dark. It's very dark. If you haven't if you couldn't tell by now, if you've read multiple of my books, I don't like happy families. Obviously, I like very dark families. So this Yip book, of course, falls into that. None of my characters actually have two. Incorrect. All but one of my characters have two parents. The only character that I have that has both of their parents alive is for the Orange High School Host Club book. That's the only one where her parents are alive. They're not good parents, but they're both alive. And that was the first time for me, because apparently I really like killing off parents. I don't know. I want to write a book for, I don't know how I do it, but I kind of want to do like the originals. Do I like Shawn Mendes? Kinda. I mean, I'm not like a fanatic, but his songs are good. I really like I like how I'm about to say the song that I like, but I can't remember the name of it. It's one of his new ones. It just keeps coming on the radio, and I like the sound of it. I've never like I used to like Shawn Mendes a lot, like back when he first started In My Blood. That's what it is. When he first started coming out with music, I really liked him. It's In My Blood. Yeah, I think it's something with where. Yeah, I think that's the song that it's called. I think that's the song. I used to really like him, and then I didn't know. I didn't keep up for a while, and then it seems like all the bands have like kind of moved on, and I'm just like, Stitches was really good, and they're just like, that was 3 years ago. And I'm just like, oop. He's good. He's a great singer. I'm trying to get back into him and 5 Seconds of Summer. Like, I'm trying to force myself to start listening to them again, which is really great. I don't know. There are a lot of like artists that I really wish I liked. You know what artist I don't like? Cardi B. I just can't get behind it. I know everyone else like right now seems to be like, oh wow, Cardi B. I just she's like another Nicki Minaj, like really like flamboyant and just annoying. Adele, I like Adele. Again, that's another one where it's like I liked her old stuff, but like I don't know. I don't know why I don't like Cardi. I think it's because the noise. Like if she like didn't make all those really annoying. No, I just don't like her. Her voice is annoying. Adele's really good. I wish I listened to more Adele. Is Adele making music? Because like I was a big fan back when she did Rolling in the Deep. That used to be my song, man. I bopped to that. Oh, you love. Okay, we found a person who loves Cardi B. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't like her. I wish I did. No, I don't know. I tried for a little bit to like her, but I think it was just I don't know. I like her in Girls Like You. Yeah. She does have character. That's a big thing. Is that a lot of these new people don't have character and they're just very recycled and they're just like kind of robotic. Ariana Grande, I haven't listened to any of her new stuff. I know she has a new song, like a new album that I need to add to the list of things. I will try to. I used to love Ariana Grande. And I think that she has a amazing voice. My voice is cracked. She has an amazing voice. She's so talented. Honestly, I remember her back on Is It God Is a Woman? Yeah, I heard of it. I will listen to it. I will add that to the list. I will come back tomorrow if you guys want to come back and like chat again tomorrow and we can talk all about it because I will listen to it the moment this stream ends. Everyone keeps recommending it to me. She's fantastic. I remember watching her on Victorious and I was like, why isn't she the main character? Why wasn't she? Like, listen, Kat's voice Kat and Jade's voice, like I don't know the girl who plays Jade, but like those two girls had the prettiest voices on the show. And like Victoria Justice was like, she was okay, but like Ariana Grande and who played Jade were fantastic. Ugh. Kat was a great character. I wish that. Has anyone else noticed that all the Nickelodeon stars seem to hate each other now? Like they all just want each other to like die. It's a little sad. That was like my childhood. I was a Nickelodeon kid for sure. Liz Gillis, I think that's her name. Yeah, she was great. Girl crush, man. Girl crush. Drake and Josh was fantastic. That was my favorite thing. It still is. That was like my childhood right there. Zoe 101 was fantastic. I really liked Nickelodeon when I was like a little kid. That was all I watched. Like Teen Nick. Ugh. I deserve like a veteran's discount for how much of Teen Nick I still watch. iCarly was really good too. I had a thing where I didn't like Sam in that show. I just thought she was really annoying, but like that was also personal opinion. I tend to not like blonde characters, which is really funny because naturally I'm a blonde, but I just don't like blondes. So like I don't like Betty. I didn't like Sam. I just don't like blondes. I don't know. I like blonde people, just not blonde characters in TV shows. I don't know. I have no idea why. Zoe 101 was good though. That was the only blonde character I probably stand. I wish it would have went on. I'm really mad that they ended it because of her pregnancy. I know it was like a kid's show, but like we could have had a baby. We could have a teen pregnancy. If Degrassi can get away with like 10 teen pregnancies, we can get away with one. Yeah, Nickelodeon shows and Cartoon Network shows have went down the drain. Like, have you ever tried to like sit there and watch what's on there now? It makes me sad. I do. I'm such a dork. I will literally sit there and watch little kid shows all the time. Like, to an extent. I'm also the oldest, meaning that I've always had to like sit there and watch them with the younger kids. So like, it depends. I remember being like 8 and still watching like Disney Junior because I was just like, I have nothing else to watch. Octonauts. That was way older than I was 8. I think I was like 10 watching Octonauts in the morning getting ready for school because I was just like, metal. It wasn't metal. Wonder Pets. Oh my god, that takes me back, man. That was my jam. I loved Wonder Pets. You know what show I don't like? Paw Patrol. I wish I did. No, I don't. Little kids shows were okay for a point, and then they got bad, and then they got good again. I miss Girl Meets World is so good. I wish that they would have kept up with it. It was really good. It was tackling a lot of actual issues. And if it wasn't Disney that picked it up, it would have done so much better. That's one thing that you probably wouldn't have figured out by me by like reading my writing is I really like kids shows and kids movies. Like Disney is just my jam. So like I watch like Moana and like Trolls like on repeat because I'm a dork. On top of the fact that old Mickey Mouse was fine. This new Mickey Mouse is so weird. Like, I don't know. Okay, what is it with new kids animation that they took the good animation that we used to have, like Teen Titans, and then turned it into Teen Titans Go? What was that? Why do you downgrade animation? That's normally like you upgrade. I will still watch Winnie the Pooh. I might be way too old to watch it, but I probably will watch it until I die. No, but like Why do they? What is it with kids being like they make kid shows with worse animation than they should have been? Like it was like the animation used to be so good. Like Teen Titans when I was like littler was fantastic because it was like wow, like they actually had like decent powers, and it wasn't like it didn't look like ugh, it didn't look like trash. You're creeped out by Toy Story? Oh, there's a Winnie the Pooh movie coming out? Oh, that's so cute. I didn't know that. I mean, I think I heard bits about it, but there's always been like promises of movies coming out and then they just never come out. So, I don't know. I'm excited. I kind of want to go like that. If I go see a movie, it's not. How do I feel? I think I might have heard about it then. If it's called Christopher Robin, it's not animation. I don't know how I feel about that. I like when they do live action to a point. Like, I liked the live action Beauty and the Beast, but like, I don't know. You know, you getting creeped out by Toy Story reminds me of a friend. I have a friend named Anna who is deathly scared of Beauty and the Beast. Like, she was just creeped out, and like we can't watch like anything that's like mildly horror because she just like will cry. Funny story. I took her and my other friend to go see Ready Player One, and there was a if you've seen the movie, there's like a shining scene, and so the shining scene, like the moment that it came up, like the moment they mentioned The Shining, she tried to jump out and leave the theater, and we had to hold her down. It was hilarious. No one else in the theater thought it was funny, but we were also seeing it at 3:00 on a Friday afternoon, so nobody cared, but like also it was pretty great. She was horrified. Oh, the Pooh voice. I'm gonna look this up later too. I'm gonna add that to the list of things that I look up is Christopher Robin. Theory about what in The Shining? A syndrome? I don't know. I always was into horror, but like I never was into like theories about horror. So like, oh, Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, Stockholm syndrome. Is that what you're talking about? Where you're captured by you're captured by a prisoner and or you fall in love with your captor. That's what it is. So like I think that's what it is. I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm trying to I haven't seen Incredibles 2, which makes me so upset because I have planned to see Incredibles 2. I planned it for like weeks and then no one took me to see it. And I was just so upset. I was on vacation when it came out, and when I came back, everyone had already seen it and I was left alone. If it's still in theaters like in the next week or two, I might go to a dollar theater like when they had the movies like a little bit after they came out and to go see it. I've heard it's fantastic. I haven't seen Truth or Dare. Okay, I've seen part of it. I tried to watch it on my Fire Stick. It's okay. I didn't like it enough. I always thought it was like a cheesy kind of thing. I might give it another chance. Because I feel like I'm like that person that likes to give all movies a chance. Is it good? Like, is Truth or Dare good? Should I go back and give it another chance? Or, like, can I just skip it? I love horror movies, so if it's, like, an actual horror movie, I'll love it. I'll look back on it. I'll see if I can, fit that into some time to go watch movies. Today would have been a perfect day to watch movies. I don't know if any of you, live anywhere near the East Coast, but it was pouring all day. It's like hailed where I am. Like there was just hail like pounding against my window. It was really bad. It was bad storm. It was like so bad that we canceled practice today, and it was bad. I love the Conjuring. I'll check out Halloween and the Nun. Yeah, it was. I love horror. No, but like I was saying, East Coast is really bad. I don't know if it was bad everywhere, but like where I am at least, like in my like little tri-state area, it was disgusting. Like it was like pouring and hail and like trees were splitting. It sounded like I was like had people throwing fireworks at my door, like the hail was hitting so hard. It was bad. Yeah. And there was like a bail guy just like trooping out, like just walking out through this storm like it was no big deal. And I'm like, dude, why? Man, he earns his money. I mean, I have a thing against like mailmen, but like that man earns his money. I don't actually have a thing against mailmen. I think that I never realized how much trouble they went through, and that guy was just like walking out in this hailstorm, just like, yeah, I'm doing this. Who do you think I am? It's been fun. I don't know if I'm gonna end this at 2 hours or not. I might. I don't know how I feel yet. I might keep going. It's been a nice little time. I didn't think anyone would actually show up when I actually put the chapters out. So I'm glad people are here, and I'm glad people are actually interacting. That's very nice. It's fantastic. I'm having a great time with you guys. Everyone else in my house probably thinks I'm crazy, but you know, it's whatever. You guys missed it earlier. I don't know if. Oh, you had fun. I'm glad. Oh wait, you all were here. I was like, should I bring up the Gary Smut thing? I kind of want to find the Gary Smut. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to look back and see if I can find it, but I don't know. Ugh. I don't know. I really. Yeah, it's just. Thank you for reading my books. For everyone who was thinking, and thank you for saying you love my books. I don't care. Yeah. Thank you. I really hope you guys enjoy my book. Sometimes when I publish these chapters and like no one cares and like no one comments or anything, they're just like, they hate it. They hate it. They all hate me. They don't want to read it anymore. And then I just like kind of sit in a corner and just sigh. I really like, my favorite thing about writing books are when people like will read my like Lucky and then they'll go to all of my other books and we'll just kind of be like a community of people. It's very easy to be so self-deprecating about your writing because like it's just like, oh, it's my writing. I mean, like, it's who said I'm qualified to do this or whatever. Yep. What? Sorry, I'm just looking at my notifications on Wattpad. I just want to clear this out. To the voting thing, what I asked this earlier, what does voting do? Like, does voting do anything? Because I never vote on books. Like, I used to, because I used to think that it was like you were like upvoting things, but like I don't think it does. I don't think it does anything. Like, I don't care if you vote or not, because like I don't know what it does. Like, does it give Wattpad money? Like, oh, I couldn't tell you. It could literally like save me from dying, and I wouldn't know. My favorite color is blue. Yeah, my favorite color is blue. I actually don't like the color red, despite my whole bedroom being red. I was very much against the red bedroom, but you know, whatever. I just recently moved in this house, actually. This is new here. It's been like 4 weeks, but it's new, and I think I mentioned that like twice. Maybe once, where I was like, I'm moving, so chapters might be delayed. It was stressful. My favorite MCU villain depends. Like who people count different people as villains. So like I don't count Bucky as a villain, but if you do count him as a villain, he'd be my favorite. I don't. So I really like Loki. It's between Bucky and Loki, depending on if you count Bucky as a villain or not. And I don't know if you count Loki. I mean, I want to not count Loki as a villain, but he's given us literally barely anything to not count him. I love Harley Quinn. I have a Harley Quinn t-shirt. I like Harley Quinn was one of those girls that was just like, wow, very amazing. I don't know. I always liked Harley Quinn. I like the Joker in theory. I don't like Jared Leto's Joker. I do love every other adaptation of the Joker, but I don't like him when he's like abusing Harley. That's like the part where I'm just like, no, too far. Your dad shames you for liking Loki. Shame your dad. Shame him. Shame on your dad. Loki deserves so much better than he got. I don't think he's dead. I don't care what anyone says. He's not dead. Even if he is really dead, I'm probably gonna say for the next 37 years he's not dead. Yeah, no. The Joker's cool until he's have I seen the Lego? I saw the first one. Back when that was a big thing. But I haven't seen any of the other Lego movies. I think I saw the Lego Ninjago movie because when I was a child growing up, Lego Ninjago was another thing I really liked. You're the only Marvel fan? I'm the only real Marvel fan in my family. Like, everyone else is just like, oh, it's cool or whatever. And I'm just like, I would die. I would die for Tony Stark. No, I'm just like, I love Marvel. I do have a Spider-Man pop back there, which you probably can't see, and my dresser's messy. But I love Marvel. It sucks that you're the only Marvel fan. We can always chat about it though. How many Lego movies, like the Lego movies are there? Like, is there one? Or is there 2 or 3? I don't know. I know that like you said, I know the new one's coming, but like was there a one before that? Or after that? Like I know that's the original one, but you know what I mean. I never understood the logic behind the Lego movies. Like why would you want to see a Lego something? Oh, one okay. One out and one in the making. Why would you want to see a Lego version of something? I want a Midtown Spider-Man shirt really bad, but you know, lazy. I don't want to go buy it. Also, Hot Topic never has it when I go because I know Hot Topic has it, but like when I had it, they had like they had one extra small. Yeah, no, but like I was saying, like why would you make a Lego version of a movie? Like there's a Marvel one, there's a Batman one. Like why would you not just make? Why is that a thing needed? Like that's such a waste of time, effort. Oh, guys, we're about to hit 2 hours, man. Shout out to you if you've been here the whole 2 hours. I don't think anyone has. Actually, I might be wrong. I'm not going to check it. That's too much scrolling up. It looks cool, the Batman one or the new one? I mean, I don't know. I just don't like Legos. They just take me back to like stepping on them as a child. Or like, you know what really brings me back as a child? My sad little Lego creations when I couldn't actually build anything because I couldn't sit there and like read the directions. Haley, I don't know if you purposely did the I don't want to go thing, but I'm a little hurt. No, but seriously, I think I'm gonna be here for a little bit longer. I don't know if you're leaving, goodbye, but like I might chill on here for another till midnight. Might chill on here till midnight. Depends. If everyone leaves, I might go because like I'm not gonna sit here and talk to myself for a little bit because that's weird. No, it's fine, Haley. It's fine. I really like. Actually, funny story. Infinity War messed me up so bad that like the couple of days after I went and saw it, I went out and saw it April 27th. I was one of the first showings like at night, and it was really nice. And I was crying so hard I had to leave the theater. And then I was crying even more. And so the next couple of days, I was just so fragile that like if you said anything about Infinity War, I cried because I was just like, I can't. I don't want to ever think about this. I'm also just wasn't in the best place mentally, so that didn't help it. I was just crying a lot after Infinity War. And my friends were like jerks, and they're like, I don't want to go, Mr. Stark. And I was just like, I don't want you to breathe. Just saying. Ugh. I just wanted you to know, for anyone who's been keeping track on the music, as we went from Panic at the Disco to some weird like rap and harmony, and now we're at 5 Seconds of Summer. It's been 5 Seconds of Summer for like a half an hour. I know. A lot of people were just like, it's just a movie, get over it. It's just like, maybe, just maybe, it's not just a movie to me. Maybe it's just like there's something behind the movie. The movie, okay, yeah, it's just a movie and you're just a ball of blood, okay? Shut up. I'm just kidding. No, but it was a lot. A lot of people were just like, it's just a movie, get over it. I'm like, cool. So, it's my life, not yours. For anybody, if you literally just be like, look at them and be like, listen, they just might be fictional characters, but you're just a sack of blood. So, you're just some blood and bones, glorified corpse, I'm sorry for anyone whose family says that to them. They're just jealous of how imaginative we are. How else can they come up with stories in their heads? No, probably. Then tell them they're 75% water, 70% water. Oh man, I have a new pet peeve. For anyone who reads the Harry Potter book, my pet peeve is when people comment on the book and is like, actually, my hair is not purple, it's black. It's just like, cool. The character's hair is purple, your hair is purple. Suck it up. There's a story behind her hair. I'm sorry, that's just pet peeve. Somebody just commented that on the book, and I'm just a little annoyed. Sorry. Sorry if that was you. That's just bothering me is when people do that. Because it's just like, I know. Like, honestly, I don't know which hair color. It's like, I know your hair is probably not purple. But, come on. Obviously, if I put her hair is purple, there's a reason her hair is purple. That's the only thing I don't like about writing ex-reader characters is that I literally have nothing to base her off of. Like, I don't have a hair color, hair height. I have what I picture her as. But, like, I can't say that because that's not how everyone looks, It's like I always, like, want to, like, draw stuff for the characters, but I can't do it because, like, A, I'm not a good artist. B, I don't know. I could make OCs, but, that just cuts out, like, a huge chunk of, like, people reading it. And, like, I really like ex-reader characters. The only thing I don't like is that I have nothing to describe of them. Not that I'm not descriptive anyway. Anything else anyone wants to talk about? We've officially hit 2 hours, so woo! I'm very proud of everyone who's hit 2 hours. Thank you all for being here. All 3 or more. I still don't know if this counter thing is accurate. Are there 3 people here? Are there more? I've had trouble with this counter thing all night. What did I do? You just said technically I did. What did I do? Oh, I hit the 2 hours, or like, what do you mean? I'm a little special. I need clarification. Upside is you're seeing me slowly get more comfortable talking. Oh, I did technically make an OC. Yeah, I did. But also, I still wanted it to be like where you could put your name and your eye color and skin color and everything, to where like you can still make the character you. Because I really like that about X-Rated characters, that you can make. Yeah, I don't do face claims. I mean, I have nothing against people who do face claims and stuff like that, but like, it's just so annoying. Writing tips. My writing tip is, you're gonna write, try to make longer chapters. They don't have to be like mine where it's 5,000 words, but like the average book has 2,000 to 10,000, and the average book has 2,000 to 10,000 words. So if you're writing a Wattpad, I feel like a good length is 1,000, because it makes it to where you're not having like tiny baby chapters. And it's just really better. Use quotation marks. Okay, that's another thing I have. Is like, that's my writing tip for you. Actually use proper writing technique. You don't have to be like dash they said this, dash they said this, and try to avoid the word said. My writing tips. Back to the topic of it. Write an it book, man. Oh my god. If you write an it book, I'll read it. Honestly, if you write any book, I'll read it. I'm so desperate for good books lately. But like, as long as it's not, SpongeBob smut, I'll probably read it. Yeah, I'm bringing SpongeBob smut back into this conversation. I'm so shook that I just can't not think about it. I'm sorry. Maybe tomorrow, just in the middle of like, for everyone who wasn't here tonight, I'm just gonna break out and reading some Gary smut just to like freak them out. Okay. I shall read your books. I shall add your account. Let's see. If you ever like, just like I said, send me books, man. You wouldn't know how, I've seen this account before. I stalk you guys' accounts sometimes. I'm sorry. Sometimes I stalk your accounts because I like to see who don't read my books. All right, I won't. Okay, love. I'm following all of you. Just heads up. Did I type in your account wrong? Because it's not letting me add you. It's not letting me add you. Love me wolf hard. I'll try again. No, but like I was saying, I'm trying. I don't know. You weren't popping up, but. Like, did you type it in wrong? Because, like, it says it's, like, I don't know if you can see that, but it says, like, nothing popped up. If you, like, message me or, like, comment on the story, like, I can add you there. I promise I will. I will follow you because I'm following everyone who's here if they want me to. Oh my god, what? Okay, send me what your account is again. I promise you, I will follow you. I followed everyone else, and I will follow you. I just cannot find your account. For the life of me, I am so sorry. What is it? Dashboard. Okay. Why can I not find this for the life of me? Oh my god, it might be me. I found it. I found you, girly. Did you get the notification? Because I think this is you. If not, then I followed the wrong person. Yeah. All right, great. So we good? Is that everybody? Have I added everybody? Sweet. No, I don't have anything against LGBTQA plus people. I am pans. Just fun story. I am. So I have nothing against them. I'm very much in love with all of them. That's really funny that somebody asked me that because, like, I've never been asked if I have anything against them. Everyone's always like, "You're really gay," and I'm just like, "I know." God, I'm so annoying. I am a part. I am a part of it. I am the P. Yeah. I know I've said that before. I know I said it in Lucky. Yeah, no. I love my LGBT kiddos. Yes, get those pride flags. Why is the pride flag white? Or is it just a white flag? Did you send a white flag? I got so excited. And then I got mad at YouTube for a second. Then I was like, is YouTube really? YouTube is shady, man. They're just like, I'm lagging. Every time I open up the chat, it's just like, lag, die. And I'm just like, ah. See, everyone who left missed something fantastic. I'm just kidding. Nothing fantastic happened. Other than I guess I followed all of you guys. I added some people on Snapchat the other day. Oh, is it just a white flag? Yeah, no. That's the thing I've been doing is I've been adding people onto my Snapchat from Wattpad, which was very slow process. If you send me your if you just want to like add me on Snapchat or talk to me on Snapchat because it's easier to talk to people on Snapchat than it is on Wattpad. I will add you, doll. I like gaining friends. I'm just kidding. I just want to talk to you guys because like you guys are all very sweet, lovely people. And Wattpad doesn't really give you opportunity to talk to people. You know what I mean? Hello, Elsa. Whoever wasn't here earlier, I just want you to know you missed a lovely thing of me being called a fat potato. Jokingly, it was a joke, but it was really funny. I kind of died. Ireland and cute. I don't know how to type. Okay, so that's two of you. They don't. Well, I added two of you on Snapchat, so if you ever want to talk to me, I'm totally down. I literally start a streak. Oh yeah, you also, if you weren't here, you also missed Gary Smut. I'm serious. I'm going to end tomorrow's live stream. I'm just gonna literally just pull out some Gary Smut and start dramatically reading it and just talk to everybody because I feel like, oh, I can add you guys on Instagram too. All right, bye Haley. I hope you have a great night. We love. I love my readers. Y'all are fantastic. Oh my god. Y'all are so sweet. I was so afraid, like, going on. I'm getting to your Instagram, I promise. I just got back on Instagram, man. I avoid Instagram with all of my might because I hate it. You know what I love and hate at the same time? Those really cocky writers who act like just because people read their books, they're like these gods. Thank you. Took so long to get that picture. That picture was like the peak. Actually, funny story behind that picture is I popped my knee out of place. So I had to I was at home in bed all day and I took that picture because I was listening to musicals and I was finally cheered up. As you can see, I'm not the one to not take a selfie. Oh, my Instagram's cringy. I need to put that away. What musical? Oh my god, I love Heathers with all my might. Love it so much. It deserves everything in the world. I love Heathers. You too? Okay, what's your favorite musical? If any of you watch musicals or listen to musicals, tell me your favorites. And if you have any recommendations, I'm down. I'm always down. Here, let me look at your Instagram. Annie, I've heard about Annie a lot. I really should. Okay, I literally just typed in your guys' Instagrams. Okay. It was a good one. It was a really. I've heard it's good. I also heard that the girl from Stranger Things, Stranger Things. The girl who played Mac, Sadie, Kink. I don't know. I try. Speaking of Max, I'm writing a Max book. We should do a group chat. Yeah. Oh, your post is really aesthetic. That's cute as heck. Oh, that's really cute. Just gonna creepily go in and like your photos. We should do a group chat. Also, if you would like to not oh my god. Alan Carey, is it nothing? We should do a group chat. I'm just like creeping on you guys' Instagram, sorry. Y'all are cute. Oh my god. Anyways. So. Anyways. I'm sorry. I'm just like I'm being weird. Also, if you'd like to give me your Wattpad, I can follow you on Wattpad. Could be on Snapchat, Wattpad. Well, I guess you can't do group chats on Wattpad, but we've Hermione. I saw. Is that your Wattpad name? Because I swear I saw you in my notifications the other day. Obviously. Aha. Oh. I read something wrong. Sorry. I was about to be like, girl, you have a 300K book, but it's on your reading list. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, thank you. I hate my writing, but I'm thanks. Somebody just predicted that she lives with Archie and Lucky, and I'm a little upset. So, let's recap on what's happened tonight. It's been almost 2 hours. I mean, almost 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours. We've had a good time. This has been fun. It gives me more faith in doing these in the future. That's a thing that you guys would totally watch. Maybe next time I could come in a little bit more, prepared. I need to go through the chat here really quick. Lucky was your first fanfic? Really? Wow. I hope it set up like a good, me? I hope it set up like a good, standard for your group chat, for your things. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time doing 2 things at once because I'm a loser. Okay. I'm so old. I'm a grandpa. I forgot how to make group chats on Snapchat. So, while I'm figuring this out, oh, I can't create it until you guys have added me back. Well, when you add me back, apparently, I shall create our group chat. Do you not have a Snapchat? Because if you have a Snapchat, you can totally join. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sweet. What do I have on my story? Oh, it's raining. Okay. All right, I'm getting it. There, I sent something, and now we are in a group chat together. I will talk to all of you, as much as I can, because I really love interacting. If I get annoying, block me. Just block me. I'll get the memo. Okay, I'm gonna end this at midnight, so we have 5 minutes. If anyone would like to bring up any last minute things to talk about, things to do tomorrow at during the live stream. I promise I will have something to do other than, let's just talk. I will have some. Maybe I'll bake a cake tomorrow since, we're celebrating me hitting a million. Just take my laptop into the kitchen and bake a cake. I think I put out on Wattpad that it was from 2 to 4 Eastern Standard Time. So that gives me enough chance to sleep and kind of like actually look presentable. So I don't know what that is anywhere else though. So like 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the afternoon would be 7 to 9 in the UK. Oh my god, that's late. It's fine. It's fine. I'm trying. You live in Florida. Okay, so you're like along the same time as I am. So yeah. 2 to 4. I went to Florida for vacation. I went to Orlando. Harry Potter World. It was fun. Georgia. I think Georgia is also in Eastern Standard Time. So yeah. 2 to 4 for you too. Went to Georgia too for vacation. I kind of drove through it. Atlanta's really pretty. Now I understand why they shoot like all the movies. California, you are behind me, honey. Don't know how long. I want to live in California. I like Orlando. I don't think I could ever live in Orlando. I am just a baby to the heat. Like, I'm such a baby. So like I probably couldn't do Orlando, but I love like traveling to Orlando. Like I love going on vacation to Florida. Never been to Miami. I've drove through it. Just never actually like stopped anywhere. I don't have a lot of leisure time on my vacations. It's a lot of like strict. Only there for Universal. Isn't there Universal in California though? Or am I just dumb? I don't know. Harry Potter World was really fun. I went there and it was a good use of time. NYC, New York City. So pretty. I've never been to New York City, but I want to go. I was about to go to New York for WatCon, and then I realized I have a band competition on the day of WatCon, so I can't go anymore. Unfortunately, I'm really sad about that. It would have been so much fun. I loved Harry Potter. I geeked out the whole time. Like, that was, like, the most fun thing for me. You lived in Texas? Girl, you lived everywhere. Wow. Oh, we have a minute left. We're running out of time. You've lived everywhere. That's fantastic. I wish I could move around. I've only ever lived in, like, one state. But I love Canada. I haven't. No, wrong way. My room's dirty. I did cry during Infinity War. I cried a lot. Cried like a big baby. Like, I said this earlier. I cried so hard I had to leave the theater because I was sobbing and my brother was trying to cheer me up. So, like, I had to walk out of the theater and I just collapsed. And, like, while we were waiting for... That is Panic. I have Panic playing in the background. I went to go see Panic last Sunday. It's really good. They're a really good concert. It's very nice. Is that a thing that you can get in free for somebody working there? That's awesome. I might bribe some family members. I might go work at Universal. No, I couldn't. I want to work at Universal and just be the person that does the singing frogs thing, the acapella thing. To Pray for the Wicked. Oh my god, Pray for the Wicked is an amazing concert. I swear. If you go to any Panic concert, go to Pray for the Wicked. It's so good. And Disney World. That's really cool. I really like Disney World. To an extent. I like Disney World for the experience. I have a crazy story that I'll tell tomorrow about my vacation to Florida and what happened before Disney World. It was really funny. It involves drunk people at a hotel. So there you go. I have crazy things like that because I never have a normal vacation. It's 12:01 and I've enjoyed every minute with you guys, but I think I'm gonna end this now. I love that you guys came here and stuck it out for a while. I hope you had a good time. I think that's it. I need to go to bed. My Instagram is background character. It's background character _2. Because I thought that was funny. It wasn't funny. It's still not funny. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Ah! Yep. Oh no, it's not letting me end it.